So not too long ago, Irish was kind enough to also supply an official definition of the word stonks, proving that it was real.
Doesn't matter. Fuck you, piece of shit.
Well, no, you're mad because you never knew, apparently.
No, I'm mad because you're trying to revive a word that is not used by any current military.
Look, I know it might have...
all.
Look, I know it might have...
At all.
I know it might have fallen out over the years, and they replaced the phrase, let's stonk it, with, that man, eat his ass, but still...
Man, are you, actively retarded? You have to try to do this? Please tell me not recording that.
I did. What the hell are you doing?
Well, I got this here jar of Spam and a condom.
Oh, that's right. It's Thursday. Ladies and gentlemen...
Oh my god, just get on with it!
Ladies and gentlemen of the internet, Ryan here, aka the Ryan Man. I'm joined by Don.
Hi.
We're here very quickly to go over some thoughts and concerns over the latest update that dropped for War Thunder.
I forgot my pill. I'll be right back in a second.
Oh god, he's a pill popper. Very recently, War Thunder dropped its newest update. It called Night Vision.
Okay.
So they included, for, of course, the higher tier vehicles, night vision and thermal light shit capabilities. This is all for the upper tier stuff, as most people know. But as you wonderful people at home can see, I am not high tier. I'm barely mid tier, if only for 1 or 2 factions. Which, yes, I didn't make it in time for to get any of the vehicles that Gaijin decided to delete. But hey, now I have the Ostwind 2 to look forward to. Yay. Or the M4A2C, which replaced the mouse. Yay. Anyway, there's a number of things that some people have in complaints. Now, me, I'm a detail kind of guy. So is Don. So is Jared.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
And one of the newest features that they...
Jared's just here. Come on now.
Jared is just here. Jared saw that people were talking. Now, one of the things that they decided to include is the ability to turn your engines on and off in ground battles. And that was a way to counteract, basically turning off your heat signature so you're better hidden from your enemies using that shit. And we're going to test drive this thing real quick so we can see better how it works.
Ooh, one of my favorites.
So, yes, we see this is how this vehicle performs. And the turret, being an MBT, moves like magic. Now, Don, why is it that the turret of an MBT moves like magic?
Well, depending on the MBT, you're going to have an electronic turret drive.
Okay. Now, Don is a big reason I brought Don along is because not only is he more knowledgeable of military shit, but he's also more knowledgeable of War Thunder. So now, here is the new feature that I'm talking about. It's the whole battery life thing. You turn your engine off, you can no longer move, and basically you have this countdown timer. I call it battery juice. And with it, you still have the ability to move your gun around. Quick and smooth-like. But the more you use this thing, the faster that timer will drain. So far, this all sounds like it makes perfect sense, right?
No.
By the way, positive note, actually, I actually do like the sounds. So, we have less than 10 seconds left. I'm going to keep spinning this thing, and boom. The turret is now moving at a snail's pace. Now, Don, why is it the tank turret is suddenly moving so slow with no battery power?
Because you have to manually crank it.
Alright, cool. See? There's a reason I brought Don. Now, if I hit I, which is what I mapped the engine to, or even hit W or S, my tank will start back to life, and I can move the turret like normal. This makes sense as of right now. Can we agree to that? Now,
I know where this is going.
I can see a lot of purpose of using stuff like this. It helps keep you hidden, but it applies also to the lower tier, like even the first tier, and I can see how it could be used. A lot of your opponents, when they're going through streets or really rocky or hilly areas, they're also using their ears to detect any enemies nearby. So if I'm in a vehicle and I'm camping somewhere, waiting to ambush someone, I'm going to turn my engine off. That way, it'd be a lot less likely to be discovered. Let's go test. Let's go see.
You need to calm down.
So, right off the bat, Don, how is this gun moving left, right, up, and down?
Literal hand cranks, because it's balanced on the front of the tank, basically.
Is it connected to anything else?
Shouldn't be. It's like a World War I tank killer, isn't it?
I can move this thing left and right all the time. Fire off. 7, 6, 5. And do you notice a difference?
There's a difference, but it's not as bad as some other vehicles.
But there is a difference. I've used these tanks enough to know there's a difference in how quickly this thing is moving. Don, why am I scratching my head right now over this concept?
Because you're about to show them the quad fit, or no, they're not even 50s or 30s.
Look how fast this thing will fucking spin and spin.
Okay, I know what those are now.
What are they?
They are, and please feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but they are the water cooling lines that lead to the radiator of the truck, or that line on the bed is a fill line. So you can fill up the water jackets on these Vickers machine guns.
So basically it's to cool the guns.
Indeed.
So would you say that has anything to do with the turn rate of this turret?
No.
And I'm gonna spin my mouse. Here we go! What is happening? I can feel myself dying waiting for these machine guns to do an about face. Because my battery juice ran out. Don, can you think? Can you explain? Jared, can anyone explain to me how this makes sense?
It doesn't.